Hi, my name is Josh Greeley, and I'm the voice of Fumikage Tokoyami for the English dub release of My Hero Academia. It's my honor to present this top 10 list to you. Let's get started, Dark Shadow.
Right! If we defend this one to the death, we'll move forward.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.
Number 10, Cavalry Battle Finale. Now this is what you call a sports festival. In order to progress to the finals, Izuku and the rest take part in an intense chariot battle against the other students. With time running out, the whole thing soon divulges into a three-way chase in order to steal the most points. While Team Todoroki ultimately comes out on top, Izuku and company still manage to qualify, all thanks to a certain shadowy badass, might I add.
Midoriya, you're the one who created the opening for me and ensured our advancement.
Number 9, Shigaraki's Awakening. The finale of the show's second season may not have concluded with a fierce fight, but that's not to say it was without tension.
Why don't we spend some time catching up, Izuku Midoriya?
While out at the mall, Izuku finds himself in the clutches of the psychotic villain Tomura Shigaraki, who apparently just wants to have a nice little chat.
Act natural. Don't make a scene. I'm just an old friend who ran into you at the mall.
What follows is an eerie discussion on the nature of good, evil, fame, and conviction. All the while, Izuku has a literal hand of death gripped around his throat.
Oops, don't struggle now, unless you want to die.
Number 8, Todoroki vs. Bakugo.
Now, begin!
While not as epic as earlier stages, the finale of the sports festival was still entertaining as hell, especially since it featured UA High's resident bad boys going at each other. Deflated and confused after his clash with Izuku, Todoroki refuses to use all of his quirk. Obviously, this pisses off Bakugo to no end. Instead of an epic win, he's left with a shallow victory, and while neither are pleased with the outcome, it does lay the foundation for their growth as heroes.
It can't end this way! Now get up!
Number 7, Uraraka vs. Bakugo.
If I can dodge this move!
Despite going up against the hot-headed Bakugo, our favorite gravity-manipulating sweetheart manages to give it her all. Motivated by her desire to save her parents from financial ruin, Uraraka pushes herself well beyond her limits.
I've got you!
Even though she lost in the end, the fact she was able to take that many explosions to the face and still press on is what makes her such a stellar character.
I'll win and be just like Deku!
Damn it, here come the waterworks.
I am so proud of you.
Number 6, Deku vs. Kacchan. During a less than friendly practice match, these two rivals find themselves squaring off against each other, with Bakugo holding nothing back.
He'll be fine as long as he dodges!
Of course, Izuku was never going to go down without a fight. While the clash results in a lot of wanton destruction, Izuku manages to pull through by sticking to his guns in the form of tactics and teamwork. It's an emotional roller coaster of a battle that sees a bully get a little taste of humility, and a victim rise up and find value in himself.
The hero team wins!
Number 5, you can be a hero. All Izuku ever wanted was to become a hero, just like his childhood hero All Might.
I want people to see my fearless smile and feel safe. And be the kind of hero everyone in the world looks up to.
Of course, it's hard to become one if you're lacking the powers to begin with. Teased and bullied for being quirkless, Izuku soon finds his world turned upside down after meeting the man himself.
So when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act too.
And while initially told that there was no chance for him to fulfill his dream, after seeing that he did indeed possess the true qualities of a hero, All Might speaks the words that Izuku had been waiting to hear his entire life.
Young man, you too can become a hero.
Number 4, Izuku and Bakugo vs. All Might.
It's impossible for you to win in a fight against him!
It's no secret that Izuku and Bakugo don't exactly work well together. What would it take to force the two to cooperate? How about a battle against the world's greatest hero? In order to pass their final exam, the two had to trade blows with their idol, who certainly wasn't pulling any punches. While the fight is wild, it's the sight of Izuku and Bakugo both overcoming their flaws in order to achieve victory that really makes the whole showdown a winner.
And at times like that, there isn't an obstacle hard enough to stop you.
Number 3. Izuku, Todoroki, and Ida versus Stain. As a serial murderer with a twisted sense of justice, Stain's bloody crusade eventually leads him to clashing with our young heroes, and let's just say he has no qualm about slicing apart students.
Go, guys.
The fast-paced brutality of the fight, seeing how Izuku and the others have grown since the sports festival, and the portrait of Stain's warped ideologies all meshed together to create a standout battle that managed to take the show in a much darker direction.
He's gotta be knocked out after all that. Right?
Number 2. All Might versus Nomu. We'd seen the symbol of peace take down villains before, but it wasn't until this battle that we really understood just how strong All Might really was.
Have no fear, students. Because I am here!
After making quite the entrance, and with a limited amount of time left before his quirk runs out, All Might gives his all against the artificial being known as Nomu.
Let's try this!
Despite being brought to the edge with the lives of the students hanging in the balance, he manages to push beyond what anyone thought capable and win the day, delivering one of anime's greatest punches in the process.
Go beyond! Plus!
Number 1. Izuku versus Todoroki.
I owe it to everyone who supported me to try my best. I will beat you.
We all knew that a tournament featuring superpowered teams was going to be explosive, but none of us were expecting something quite like this. After some words of encouragement, as well as a few punches, Todoroki finally embraces both sides of his quirk. Determined to give it everything they've got, we're treated to the sight of Izuku's one-for-all matchup against Todoroki's elemental mastery. Their desire to become heroes is on full display here, as they beat the ever-loving crap out of each other.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.